Hello there again. My name is Andrew Paul, and I am an English teacher and owner of Świat, Języków. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a different topic for our mini lesson. It is how to create your own set of phrases. Now, all too often here in Poland, I feel that we emphasize grammar, and our speaking ability suffers as a result. What I'm going to talk to you about are two difficult concepts, modals and order of adjectives. But I'm not going to talk about the grammar. I'm just going to talk about how you can become a more confident, a stronger speaker by just adapting some set of phrases that use the grammar, but on the other hand, don't make you think too much about that grammar. What you're going to do is you're going to create some building blocks that makes it much easier for you to be able to express yourself in a more sophisticated manner. Okay, let's talk about those really difficult modals, those nasty modals that English teachers love to give you. What I would like you to do is to create a set group of phrases that mean something to you, that you would use quite often. For example, I have here, I should have known it was you. That's an easy construction. Once you have that set in your mind, then you're going to be able to use it in different circumstances. You should have done it differently. But once you have that set structure, something easy, it will make your life much easier by having it and not thinking about the grammar, not thinking modal plus have plus third form. Another good example, I think, is I couldn't have done it without you. That's a really nice way to say thank you. It would have been impossible without your help. Another one that's a little bit more diplomatic, oh sorry, I must have misheard. That could mean, could you repeat? Or maybe I didn't understand what you said completely, or even better, it could mean, is that exactly what you really want to say? And I don't like it. The last one I hear, I wouldn't have done that. Of course, it's a typical construction for the third conditional. But just create these things that would make you feel that you would express something that would be about you. Don't spend hours and hours memorizing grammar. And the best part about this system, it becomes more and more natural. And you can impress our silly English teachers by using some of this grammar, and we'll think, wow, the guy understands or the girl understands everything. The second topic I'm going to talk to you about that I think is really nasty and really a waste of time to memorize and to understand is order of adjectives. Now, typically English teachers love this subject because it's very easy to say, first you need the determiner, after the determiner you're supposed to have value, then size, then age, shape, etc. And it's so incredibly complicated that I don't think any normal person is going to remember that when saying something in English. Now, I have some examples here that I think will be able to be of some use and at the same time avoid all that memorization of useless grammar. Now, what we have here is the city's amazing tourist attractions. Now, that's something you could use when talking about Krakow, for example, or my grandfather's old wooden summer house. That's another good construction that sounds natural and not so contrived, not so artificial. Perhaps you could use that about a family house in the countryside. Another one are my gorgeous old brown Italian leather boots. Now that's probably for women, but it's something that you may see in a magazine or something that you may hear on television when talking about fashion. And of course my favorite is the boring old American teacher or American English teacher like myself. All of these constructions are things that you could use in real life. They should be something that you can use in your own life. Describe something. And that way, if you use constructions based on that boring grammar that I don't recommend memorizing, just go look at the textbook, write down some examples, and remember these examples. Make sure especially that they have to do with something about you. If you memorize those examples, check them with a native speaker or perhaps an English teacher you feel comfortable with. Then after that, use these as building blocks, just like these modals, and it will become more and more natural. You'll have an intuition that will make it easier for you to become a more confident speaker in English. And that's the most important thing, being confident, being able to express yourself, not memorizing tons of grammar and then stumbling, feeling uncomfortable. Now, what I really hope is that you're able to create your own set of phrases. Don't use my phrases, create your own phrases. so that concepts that are really difficult, grammatically speaking, like modals or order of adjectives, become easier and easier, so that you become a stronger, more confident speaker, so that you have your own English intuition. I hope that this topic was of real use to you. Goodbye, and see you soon.